Hey, Shelby.
Hey, Nate.
So we're here at our first full podcast episode.
Took you a second to get there, huh?
Yeah. So the idea for this show is to talk about the highlights of our day or something that made our day better. Maybe we'll get wishy-washy and say highlights of the week. Who knows?
Or maybe it will be an event that has happened or that you are looking forward to, but that is bringing you the most joy today. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Maybe.
Why don't you start?
Okay. Well, speaking about that maybe looseness in definition, my highlight for today happened yesterday, but I was reflecting on it today, and it was just bringing me a lot of happiness today. My highlight for today was my experience yesterday of trying out a new church. We currently live in Nacogdoches, Texas, and have been
Axum Jacks,
and have been looking for a new church home. And we have been visiting around and have liked a lot of the places that we've been to. But yesterday we visited Nacogdoches First Church of the Nazarene. Around here it's called NACNAZ. And it was both of our first times going to a service there. And I really loved it. We went there specifically to hear some missionaries speak that we know, but we've also been intending to visit there as well. Anyways, the worship service was really great, and I connected with it, which I haven't experienced in a very long time, especially not from like a local church in Nacogdoches. So that was really exciting for me to experience again. And while it was an event that happened yesterday, I've been feeling a lot of the residual joy from that positive experience today. And I've kind of been filled with, I guess, just hope of what I can experience weekly in the future. And also filled with like hope of what I know my faith can be like. That's my biggest highlight from today.
Great.
Like I said, I may do another one later in case we want to switch them out. But so, Nate, what about you?
Mine seems very small in comparison.
No, there are no small highlights, only small
Actors.
highlighters.
Actors.
Maybe.
So mine is my boss has been on medical leave for about 2 weeks now.
Oh yeah.
Maybe only 1 week. A while. And generally he's a good boss. I have a lot of free reign. You know, he's not a micromanager. You know, he's a good boss, mostly as a boss, and also just as a person in general. But he generally cares about all of his employees. I was sick last week, and even while he was out in the office, kind of working from home, he was still texting me sometimes and asking how I was, and making sure I wasn't. I don't know, but and not just like making sure I was working, but just seeing how I was.
Making sure you weren't dead.
Right.
Yeah.
And so today he was back in the office, and he came up and asked me, and because of the surgery, he's on crutches and in a cast, and so he's frankly kind of hobbling around, and he hobbles up to my desk and says, "Hey Nate, how you feeling?" And it was such a stupid, funny moment because he's trying to care about me as an employee and as a person. He's being nice, but it's just such a dumb thing for him to be talking about how my cold was last week. Meanwhile, he went under the knife and is still recovering and was on bed rest for a week and, can't even fit his regular dress pants on. He's wearing sweats his wife bought for him at Walmart on Friday because I talked to her. so that was kind of that was a small heartwarming moment that and once again I was trying to ask about how he was, and I was like, well, don't worry about my cold, like don't let it bother you, but it was nice. So that's our week, or no, that's not our week, that's our day.
Just one day.
Yeah.
We get to do it again tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.